What's up everybody and welcome back to the Ravens reviewing videos. Today I'm going to look at fearsome top 5. This video is called top 7 scary ghost videos to make your heart pound. Well, if my heart doesn't pound, then I'm probably gonna die. So just let it pound. Just leave it like that. Alright everybody, join me. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video because it's review time. There we go.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we're taking a look at some of the scariest videos that have never been explained. Number 1. Over on TikTok, a man named Scott Seuss often posts videos of himself working on cars. And because of his strong love of his cars, he has a security camera set up so he can always keep an eye on them. Well, late one night, he received a notification from this camera, and when he took a look at the footage, he saw this.
Driveway ghost is back. I'm gonna go walk through it. Here, hold this over here. So it's always fools. It's not a local crackhead. Keep it like a. Keep it where you can see that.
What the hell? What the hell? Well, that's weird. Cool. Nice catch. And at first I thought maybe it's a reflection or there's something on the pole, but he just goes right through it. Wow. Well, that's absolutely amazing footage.
What looks like a glowing figure can be seen standing in the middle of the cars. Scott couldn't believe his eyes and immediately went outside in an attempt to debunk this. And strangely enough, as his flashlight illuminated the area, this figure vanished. He then stood in the exact spot where this figure was to prove that there was absolutely nothing there. But eerily enough, as soon as he walked away, the figure can once again be seen. So was this something paranormal? I'll leave that up to you to decide.
I think it is.
Number 2. TikTok user Mary Cruz Lopez 133 posted a video in October of 2022 of something she can't explain. While at a horror attraction, she couldn't help but notice a replica Annabelle doll locked inside a glass case. Not wanting to pass up on the opportunity, she began recording a video with this infamous doll. But while recording, something absolutely chilling was caught on camera.
No voltea.
Did she move? No. No. But that could of course be the haunted attraction itself. It could just be a prop being built like that. So as incredible it is, it could be fake from the makers of the haunted attraction. I don't know. But that's the first thing that comes to mind. So I don't think this one's real.
While recording, the doll's eyes darted to its right, seeming to look at Mary. Although she didn't notice this in the moment, this terrifying footage sent chills down her spine when she later reviewed the video. As you all know, I am not a fan of dolls. And if I had it my way,
Neither am I.
Annabelle would have a grenade strapped to her face. Number 3. A woman named Martina has been documenting the haunting in her home on TikTok for the last 2 years. Her unexplainable experiences have led her to believe that a dark presence is purposely tormenting her and her young children. With cameras set up throughout the house, she's always ready for whatever may happen next. Well, recently, this camera managed to catch proof of this spirit in action.
Well, this family I've been seeing lately. I think it's been half a year now. See them almost daily. They should really get some help.
Leave the ball and leave us alone! What the hell?
As her son was playing in the living room, the basketball on the floor incredibly began bouncing on its own, somehow levitating into the air, then bouncing over and over. This sudden activity sent them into a panic as they quickly ran out of the room. But unfortunately, this was nothing compared to what was caught on camera next.
I don't know.
Nothing yet. Oh my god. Give me that phone. Oh my. Nothing yet. Nothing. It's nothing. Mom!
In my room. What is this? About an hour.
Oh my god.
I don't know about this. I seriously don't know about this. It looks too cliche, I think. I mean, if you have that much paranormal trouble, then why don't you get some help? I mean, especially in America, there's a lot of teams who do paranormal investigations with cleansings, everything, the whole 9 yards. Then why don't you get someone over? There's a lot of teams who do it for free if you don't have money. I mean, that's why it's too good to be true, I think. It's something that people always say. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So, by the looks of it, I don't know if I believe this.
What the hell is that locking door? No, it's okay.
While in her room with her kids, something dark can be seen peering in from the top of the doorway.
That's exactly what I mean.
The kid's toy then somehow got knocked to the floor.
There's a wire on there, because it's a wire pulling thing. The way it falls, it's like there's a wire on there.
And as Martina went to pick it up, she noticed this figure. She quickly grabbed her baby and went to investigate as things continued to get creepier. This terrifying situation would have me moving out of that house immediately. But is this a genuine haunting or just a well-made hoax? Number 4. Paranormal investigators Jeff and Phil returned to investigate a place
I love this team.
known as the Wheelhouse. Dating back to 1885, this building was once used for a fabric business, then later transformed into the pottery business that it is today. The current owners have experienced bizarre, unexplainable things inside for the last 30 years. And now the Ghost Tech team has returned in hopes of catching even more proof of the entities inside.
I think I know this
The
one.
lady that wanders here that leaves the smell of a fragrance,
Right over here, it looks like there's two dangling feet and legs.
a perfume. What was that, Phil?
Doop doop.
I heard knocking. Did you hear knocking?
I don't know.
As soon as I mentioned the lady. As I am talking about the spirit of a lady that wanders the wheelhouse, I hear knocking come from nearby. Here is the audio enhanced. The lady that wanders here that leaves the smell of a fragrance, a perfume.
It
What was that,
clear.
Phil?
That was clear.
I heard knocking.
Almost immediately into an EVP session, the sound of knocking was heard nearby. And not long after, Jeff heard something else that sent chills down his spine.
I don't know this one, by the way.
And this went on for a fair amount of time until after the war, when they decided that they were going to go back to what they knew best, and that was shop fitting. Now, one of the directors...
Whoa, did you hear that? That was very, very nice. If you can't hear it, please put on some headphones, because it was clear as day with my headphones on.
was a chap called George
Hold
Parnell.
on, Phil.
Yes.
He has good hearing.
I heard a voice. Something to do with Yankees. I heard it as clear as anything, and I was looking at you. I thought it was you, and it wasn't you.
Nice.
As Phil is speaking about the World War II company Parnell Limited, I clearly hear a voice that mentions the word Yankees. I then realise that it is not Phil, and on the replay of our audio, there is indeed a man's voice who is saying, "The Yankees are here."
Until after the war, when they decided that they were going to go back to what they knew best, and that was shop fitting. That was shop
It's
fitting.
an old man.
A chilling,
Sounds like an old man too.
disembodied male voice was caught. This low, raspy voice did not belong to Jeff or Phil. And considering they were the only two people on the property at the time, this voice is unexplainable. The duo continued trying to make contact when something let them know it was nearby.
Someone's walking.
Footsteps.
I heard
Whoa.
something then.
Clear as day. That was clear as day.
Just heard footsteps. From the other side of the wheelhouse, we both hear footsteps walk by. Here is the audio with enhancements.
It's like
Someone's
boots.
walking.
The clear sound of footsteps came from somewhere in the room. This sound is unmistakable, as both men noticed it immediately. Later on into the night, these sounds and voices amazingly continued to come through.
But they survived, whereas the occupants of the houses that went away the other direction, I heard you then.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Pottery moving again.
Yeah. But what I was going to say was it illustrates
Wait,
the-
yo.
A ghostly
That's
voice
nice.
saying hello was captured on the digital recorder, clearly sounding like a spirit trying to communicate with the investigators. But little did they know that they were about to record their best EVP to date.
What was your role? What did you do? How did you help?
What? That
Was
was.
that Jeff?
My God.
Jesus. Hold on a sec, Phil.
I think that will give me a heart attack.
I come from. A woman's voice. a woman's voice, something to do with factory outside. That's part of what I heard. It made me jump. A disembodied voice of a lady responds to Phil. It is the clearest disembodied voice that we have captured to date. The voice is saying a factory somewhere just outside, which comes from behind me and startles me. And it is the same voice of a woman that we have received before on our previous investigation. And then Phil asks if she worked for the company that repaired the gun turrets, and the same voice responds by saying yes. Here is the enhanced audio.
What was your role? What did you do? How did you help?
That's a class A. Class
Male
A.
voice came through, clear as day, in response to Phil. This unnerving voice made Jeff jump as he was able to hear it with his own ears. Well, after the
That was loud.
investigation came to a close and they later reviewed their footage, they discovered that they may have caught the being this voice belonged to.
Are you serious?
Before the investigation commenced at the wheelhouse, we had set up a static cam to run for 6 hours, and during the production of this episode, when the camera was reviewed, we had captured a shadow figure moving from right to left. No one had access to the building as we had the keys, and every window was sealed so no light would contaminate any evidence. Here is the original footage of the figure, followed by the footage with enhancements.
What? Wow, no way. That's nice. That was clear.
A dark, transparent figure walked directly in front of the camera. This being moved across the room from right to left, and despite being extremely faint, its dark outline can clearly be seen.
Yeah.
These solid pieces of evidence have left the Ghost Tech team 100% certain that the wheelhouse is haunted.
Definitely.
Number 5. Back in 2020, a TikTok user named Fernando was working the night shift at a train yard. Accompanied by a few coworkers, he luckily wasn't alone for what was about to be a terrifying night. Late into the night, he began to record a few videos
By the way, my heart is still pounding.
to help pass the time. But it wasn't until later that he noticed something chilling in one of his videos.
Oh, I can remember this. There's a kid or something in the window.
As he walked past the train, it looked as if someone was standing inside.
Yeah.
An eerie pale figure stood and stared out the window of the
A
train.
woman.
According to Fernando, this train was empty and locked for the night, so there definitely should not have been anyone inside. This terrifying video just taught me that now I also need to be afraid of trains at night. Great. Number 6.
Sex.
TikTok user Maddie Bark began noticing strange things happening in her home not long after doing an investigation at a cemetery. She believes something dark followed her home and is now doing everything it can to get her attention. On an almost daily basis, she began spotting a faint figure standing outside of her home. Well, one night, this figure presented itself
Sounds familiar, so I probably have seen this already.
right outside her front door.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. That's creepy.
Maggie? Oh my god. Maggie? Who is... Oh my god. Did he just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is he out there?
There's something I don't understand already. Why don't you call the cops? Just a question. You probably did that already, but still. Why don't you keep calling the cops? Just a question.
Do you see anything?
No, I don't see anything.
Her clock closed.
There's some good night shot cameras.
Look
The only thing you need to do is learn how to film.
like it turned and walked away. The only place it could have gone is through this.
A pale white figure can be seen through the glass of her front door. This ominous figure stared into the house before turning to the side and fading away into the darkness.
It could just be someone who could jump very high.
Maddie quickly opened the door to confront the creeper, but no one was there.
No, she did not open the door to confront the creeper. She opened the door way after it's gone already.
Strangely enough, this figure walked to the right and disappeared, but this porch has a guardrail that would have blocked a living person. So what exactly was on her porch that night? Number 7. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel recently set up a camera to record overnight in a local cemetery.
Urbex
He
Hill.
wasn't sure what, if anything, he might catch. But later on, as he sifted through hours of footage, something strange caught his eye.
What am I looking at? No. Probably blind, but I can't see it. Ah, I thought it was a bed.
In the background, in front of the building, what looks like an apparition can be seen. This misty black mass emerged from behind the tree and quickly flew upwards.
I thought it was a bed.
But as it ascended towards the second-story window, it quickly vanished into thin air. After reviewing this footage, I think it's safe to say that this was definitely not a person or animal.
Well, it could still be a bed because there's some light sources over there, which can make it pretty blurry. Bats can hang on walls. It could still be because I saw some wings flapping, but it could just be me.
But if not, then what was lurking in the cemetery that night?
Alright, that was it for fearsome top 5. Well, top 7 in this case. Heart still pounding. Nope, being normal, so wasn't that creepy. But all in all, good video. Not all paranormal though. Last one, it could just be a bat, as I thought in the beginning. I did see something move, but I thought it was just a bat. Well, if you disagree with me, tell me why. Maybe we can interact with something. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, of course. And if you like the video of fearsome top 5, please subscribe to his channel. And of course, subscribe to mine. It's right over there. And then I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.